All right, I'm going to try a different style of read today, and it's going to be a Celtic cross layout still, but um, I'm going to try going more in depth this time. I'm experimenting here. This is a journey for all. Um, and I'm actually going to do this with my new card deck. I got a new deck, and it's called the Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. So, Paulina Tarot, some pretty cards for sure. I'm going to do this reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Midheaven, stelliums. This is going to be in depth. In depth. I actually shuffled these cards quite a bit already, so I've got plenty of that Leo energy in there. Hopefully this thing won't have a hard time focusing the whole time. Hopefully not. Hold on. Okay, I think this is just the best I'm going to be able to get it at. So, all right. So, a Celtic cross reading for Leo. There. Celtic cross reading for Leo. 1, 2, 3. All right. Shuffling in 5. The challenge in this moment for Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of Cups, the Sun, 5 of Swords. Okay. Challenge. The 4 of Cups came out first. I'll show you the card. So, the 4 of Cups speaks about contemplation. It looks like this girl here standing on what seems to be a hill of some sort in deep contemplation mode. She's looking at 3 cups that are raised on this hill that she is standing upon, and she is right in the middle of it. Almost like she's the one that has to make the last decision in something. But then you see another cup being offered out of the blue. It's almost like a spiritual offering in some way that she's not really seeing. We have the Sun card. Leo, that is your card in the Major Arcana. The Sun card came out next, being in the middle of these 2 cards. Sun card represents sunshine, happy times. You could be a Sun sign Leo, you could be a Leo rising. Because I see the Sun, so the Sun and the rising really stick out to me. However, this could still apply to any placement, but maybe most prominent for those other 2 I mentioned. Then we have the 5 of Swords on the other side. This person looks very sad. Very sad, and there's 2 swords pointed up at this individual. But it doesn't look like it's being held by anything, really. It's like maybe a self-sabotagey type of vibe going on, because it seems as though it was manifested and some kind of energetic influence is causing this feeling of swords being punctured to oneself. So what I'm getting for the challenge is that you are trying to find your sunshine again. You want to be yourself again. You want to recapture the good parts of yourself that you feel maybe that you've lost in some way, possibly based off of this feeling here that you feel, and then just in a mode of figuring out how to get over that, or how to you don't want to make the wrong decision about something, because whatever decision you make could possibly affect your sunshine. It could affect the very essence of you. Interesting. Okay, moving on to what is possibly helping or crossing your path. In 5 for Leo, what is crossing this challenge here, or what is helping this challenge? What messages can we get in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Ooh. Oh. So, first one we got the King of Wands. The fiery King of Wands. Look at him. Look at that charisma in his facial expression. Very charismatic king there. Then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, these two. These two right here. This is a king. This is the queen. The only difference is that they represent 2 different elements. Oh dear. That and then we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands speaks of passion, creativity, but something passionate, a spark. And this is a king, a fiery king of charisma and passion, and a queen of emotion, depth, and love. Is this involving 2 people, perhaps? That could be counterparts. And this is the energy between the 2. This could either be crossing, or it could be helping. So let us deep dive into this further, because now I'm interested. Okay, so what is crowning the consciousness right now for Leo? What's crowning the consciousness right now for Leo in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 2 fell out on their own. The 2 that fell out was the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune card, the High Priestess, the High Priestess. Look at that. I love this card. Wow, it's just so mysterious. And the one that I, after I shuffled 5 times, pulled out for the last one is the Knight of Wands. The Knight, the fiery Knight of Wands. This is crowning the forefront of your mind. So, the High Priestess is also a watery card. It's the Pisces card in Major Arcana. She knows things like secrets, things behind the veil. She's more attuned to. She knows both the darkness and the light, and she kind of represents the subconscious. Well, actually, it doesn't kind of. She does represent the subconscious, but this is like showing up in your conscious mind right now. Maybe you're really diving into deeper spiritual things within yourself. Then we have the Knight of Wands. This is another fire card. And another person. Another person or another energy that's fueling. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune speaks of karmic cycles. It didn't come out reversed. When they fell out upright. So maybe this is something that you have kind of come to more of an awareness of. So you're already in this awareness phase of spiritual side of things, the karmic wheel, and your High Priestess energy. Maybe over a Knight of Wands in your life, perhaps. Or maybe you view them as a Knight of Wands, but maybe they're more than just a Knight of Wands. But this is the conscious part of your minds, right? The realms of your mind, which you're perceiving things. Doesn't necessarily mean that it is that way, but that's how you are perceiving it. So now a card for what is beneath Leo. I just split the deck really quick. I see Strength card, which is another Leo card. But let me shuffle really quick. So now we need a card for what's beneath. Just make sure I have this all aligned here. Okay. So what is representing the subconscious parts of Leo's mind right now in the number 3 came to my mind, so I'm going to shuffle in 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! So in the subconscious realms of your mind, Leo, we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's another queen here. The World card. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant. In your subconscious realms. So, my lights keep going out. I apologize. Either that's confirmation of this read or who knows. But now the light in the back is kind of being annoying. I just have like this beam of light like shining on my forehead. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that. Sorry. But doing my best here. The Hierophant with the World. This is in your subconscious. I'm wondering if there's 2 people here. Because right now your challenge is of contemplation. And then you are you are challenging yourself because you came out in your challenge. Then what's crossing is a king and a queen counterpart, Ace of Wands. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Wands. That's in your conscious state. But in your subconscious, you have another queen, but she's of a different suit. She's the Queen of Pentacles. The World and the Hierophant. In the subconscious realms of your mind or in your soul, because subconscious is more tied to the soul than just the mind. It's the hidden parts of us. Though the High Priestess being in your conscious crowning is representing your subconscious self coming out more to the conscious. And I'm getting like major past life stuff right now, if you're wondering, because there's two queens here. And there's a Hierophant, like a past life. You're pondering someone maybe that you have a deep bond with, possibly a very deep bond with. This thing is having a very hard time focusing, so I apologize. It's going to drive me nuts. Hold on. Okay, hopefully this won't. All right, continuing. I'm getting a lot of like past life stuff going on right now, just from those three cards beneath you in the subconscious realms. Possibly. Okay, now let's look at the recent past for you, dear Leo. Okay, a card for the recent past for Leo in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 2 cards that fell out reversed. And then I pulled out one that is upright. The ones that fell out reversed is the Magician card. I'll show you upright what it looks like first. This is the Magician card, reversed. Then we got the Two of Pentacles, reversed as well. So in the recent past, it's looking like you've been feeling stuck. Very stuck. With the Magician card and the Two of Pentacles being reversed, that tells me of a stuck energy. Because the Magician is manifesting. When he's reversed, he is not able to manifest. When the Two of Pentacles is upright, that usually insinuates like a being able to juggle things, juggle finances, do many different things at once, good and bad. So with that being reversed, that also says that you're not, these are stuck. At a standstill, very stuck, stagnant. Then we got the Justice card, though, after I shuffled 5 times, upright. Maybe this was something that had to happen for you to reflect, to look at yourself. And if I look at this card of Justice closely, it looks like there's almost like a design of eyes. So it's like awakening. You recognize that there is an eye a watchful eye that is keeping track of things. So, huh. So, Leo, I'm getting that there is some stuff that you feel guilt over, maybe, from your past. Maybe. That's what I'm getting so far from these cards coming out. The Justice card came out to help you. To help you open the door to enlightenment about things that are possibly operating unconsciously within yourself. I don't know. It's causing stagnancy. The Justice card, and if this is not something that in regards to just like getting your attention about you, this could be the Justice card is saying this was for your own good, that you were stagnant in the recent past. You needed to take that break. Because if you kept going and going, then you could fall and something bad could happen to you, or like I would use the example of if you made an appointment somewhere and you have to go out of your way to drive all the way there. You're driving, it's a long drive, you had to get out of work, right? And you had to go through all this process, and you get there and the appointment doesn't happen because something happened to where it's like it didn't work out. And so you're pissed off, you're mad. Like I made sure to, cross my T's and dot my I's, and it didn't work out. Like what the heck? I was ready to go there, but it didn't happen. But then later on, it's like if you don't see everything else around you of like the way the universe works, maybe by doing that, it could have prevented you from getting into a car accident after the appointment was done. Or maybe something bad could have happened at that appointment when you were there that would have cost your life or caused more detriment. So there's possibly a lot of other reasons for why we go through these phases. I just want to point that out because it's a very, very legitimate possibility. So now I'm going to get a card or 3 cards to represent the near future, like something that could happen or manifest within the next couple of weeks or months. For you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheavens. So, in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Temperance. Temperance came out first. So, temperance is all about patience, alchemy, transmutation, being able to look at both ends of the spectrum in situations. Very mutable energy. It is the card of Sagittarius. And then we have the Moon card. The Moon card is another major arcana. The Moon card is a card of Pisces and also Cancer. But I've also heard that it's linked to Scorpio as well, because of how heavy and dark it can be, but also how inspirational, spiritual, intriguing it could be at the same time. Mysterious. So, with just these two first, in the next coming weeks, it's not really answering any, it's not giving you any hint as to what's to come, honestly. There's no hint there. Because there's no person. There's no actual, like, this is talking about you're just going to have to wait and see. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, though, as the last one that fell out. Or didn't fall out, but the Ace of Pentacles is an Earth card, and it is an ace. So it's like the beginning of something career-related. This could be something that could really reap great rewards. You have two major arcana. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So that signals to me a very uplifting message. But like I said, the moon being here, you don't know where that will manifest or how that will look. All right, so now a card. Hold on one second. Okay, my apologies. So a card to represent you in this current moment. Leo. In 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Seven of Wands came out first. This is the Seven of Wands card here. So you're staying away from conflict, it seems. You're prepared for anyone who tries to come after you, but you are keeping away from indulging in conflict. You don't want the drama. It looks like you're protected as well, because look, you have the high ground. You have the high ground. And you have your loyal companions to also help you and protect you. Looks like there's eyes on this floating island as well, looking down at whoever's trying to get you with these spears. So it looks like you're protected, and you also have a shield in front of you. So this is like you're being protected in some way, and you might know that you're being protected in some way, right? Maybe you have an awareness of that. But anyways, we have the Strength card that came out. Remember I was saying I saw that earlier? This is your card, Leo. This is also your card because, well, look, there's a lion in it. There's also a maiden, though, too. I always look at this card of Leo being the lion, and Virgo is the beautiful woman, the virgin, the pureness, the pure lady of the garden. She is taming the lion. She is able to ground the energy, the fiery nature of the lion. Maybe you're learning to tap into your more practical areas to tame whatever fiery intensity you have in you. Then we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is the card of Scorpio and Major Arcana. It's about making judgments, making decisions. You're in this mode of judging situations that will be for your highest good, and you're doing it from a place that you realize that you need to have grounding and to stay out of dramas in order to emulate the major arcana of making judgments to get you out of the stuck phase that you have been in. Okay, so now 3 cards to represent those around you, your environment. This is going to be a long read. Okay. In 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knight of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Your environment around you is moving slowly. You feel it's moving slow. And you see people moving slow at a slower pace in your environment. Reality to you right now is in slow movement. This knight is on his feet. He's not riding. He doesn't have transportation right now. He has his I don't know what that is, but like alpaca lizard animal creature in the back. He's not even riding anywhere. He's just staring at a pentacle, like waiting for something to happen. This is representing your environment and people around you, or people you know, people in your life. Then the 8 of Swords came out. The 8 of Swords is the card of crisis, of sadness, of victimization, of being bound and blocked and blindfolded. So, restrained. Restrained. Yeah. Like frozen in time, because she's also like, it's almost like she's been there for so long that there's like a garden. There's like, look at all these like things just growing around it, and like she was kept in some kind of like catacombs almost, stuck in a hole because you see the light. So maybe it's like a... Then we have here the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is a very painful card. It is being ended. So you have a lot of those vibes around, I guess. Or maybe this is someone important to you, that you feel what they are feeling. Regardless of whether or not you are sharing experiences together, but you can telepathically feel them. Maybe. That's what I'm getting. Or these are people around you that are in this mode. But we did get a Knight of Pentacles out, so that kind of signals to me a person in particular. Okay, so now let's get 3 cards for the hopes and fears. Possible hopes and fears. Will we will make the judgment as to whether it's a hope or if it's a fear. In being guided, just shuffled 2 times. Hopes or fears for Leo. 1, 2. It's your hopes. You're hoping for the 4 of Wands. Happy times, contentment, hearts, love, abundance, celebration. You know, a blooming flower garden. Then 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is celebration, but also like, hey, I like to have my freedom too. Because look at this guy. He's like giving the peace sign. He's flying on his dragon bird phoenix. Looks like maybe a phoenix reptile version of the phoenix. I don't know. But yeah, there's penguins. Look, there's penguins. They're the ones celebrating. He's like, I had a party with penguins and now I'm ready to go. But it was a good time. And then, you won't believe what the last card is for your hopes. These are all wands, by the way. Leo, fire sign, you fire sign, you. The Queen of Wands came out. And your hopes is for you to just be the beautiful Queen of Wands that you know you are. Yeah, look at her. You don't want anybody to dampen your shine. I'm getting confidence too. Your hopes is that you can have actual hack. That almost sounds like hack. You're hoping you could hack into confidence. No, well, you're hoping you could hack into your subconscious mind and heal it so that you can feel true, deep-rooted confidence and not just the surface level validation confidence that you might aspire to get from others to determine your worth, right? A lot of people are guilty of that, myself included, okay? I will be honest about that, yes. But the first step is to recognize. Second is to work on changing that perception and not allowing yourself to view it that way. And send. So now we're going to do the very last one. The last one is for the distant future, the possible distant future outcome. In 5 for Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The possible outcome in the distant future. We do have someone sticking out here to me. Okay. First one is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is boundaries, guarding your empire. Your empire. What is yours? I defend what is mine. Then we got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Does this represent someone coming in? And are they good or are they bad? Are they a good player or a bad player? Are they the hero or are they the villain? Well, we've all played both parts. Every single one of us have at some point in our lives. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. So we have fire, we have air, we have earth elements here. The Three of Pentacles is, well, I notice it's almost like friends, like friendship, right? They're gathered together. They're working on a project of abundance, maybe something to do with finances and just creating some, oh, there's rabbits in here too. They are all contributing to something that helps their stability, to help stabilize them, their foundations and stuff. But they work together as a team. We do have, though, the Nine of Wands in the beginning. So maybe it's to protect, let me see. Let me really look at this. It almost seems to me like this Nine of Wands is you, and you're protecting yourself or what's yours from this Page of Swords character that seems to be trying to undermine you in some way. You may have an awareness of that in the future, possibly. It could have something to do with friendship circles, so keep that in mind. Like maybe there's someone within your friendship circle that could try to undermine you and involving. So at the bottom of the deck, though, what kind of actually makes me, what makes this message kind of more solidified to me is that bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is, well, another contemplation card, right? Overall theme of this whole read is contemplation, making a decision, reflection. There's a lot of reflecting going on here. And I believe that it has something to do with a very heavy soul contract that has sparked something, perhaps. Or experiences that you've recently gone through that has really impacted your life in some way, shape, or form. Very fascinating read. I've never done a read in this in depth before, but it was really fun to do, and I hope you guys liked it. Comment below if this resonated. Peace out.